The digital winds of change are sweeping across Africa. For decades, Africa relied on external technology, often as a passive consumer. But now, skepticism toward Western tech giants like Google and Meta is rising. The term digital colonialism is gaining traction. The call for digital sovereignty is growing louder. It's about controlling data, building local infrastructure, and reclaiming agency. Nigeria's $220 million fine against Meta in 2024 marked a turning point. Africa is asserting its digital rights. The seeds of digital discontent have been sown, and the continent is poised for transformation. Africa's digital awakening is here. In a bold move, Burkina Faso is charting its own digital course. President Traore has made digital self-determination a national priority. In August 2024, his government announced a sovereign internet by Africans for Africans. The goal: freedom from Western surveillance and control. This digital declaration is a new chapter in the nation's quest for sovereignty. The world is taking notice. Burkina Faso's choices are reshaping Africa's digital future. What does a sovereign internet mean for Africa? It's a digital ecosystem controlled by local authorities, not foreign corporations. Data stays within borders, governed by African laws, enhancing security and autonomy. Foreign tech platforms that don't comply may face restrictions or be blocked. There's a push for African-developed services, search, social media, and e-commerce. Balancing security with freedom is crucial. The stakes are high, but the rewards could be transformative. Africa is at a crossroads. The future is being built now. A sovereign internet offers major rewards: enhanced privacy, digital sovereignty, and local innovation. But the risks are significant. Isolation from global markets could limit access to information and services. Most critically, increased state control could lead to censorship and suppression of dissent. The balance between security and freedom is delicate. The stakes are high, but so are the potential rewards. The next chapter is being written now. Burkina Faso's bold move is sparking interest across the Sahel. Mali and Niger, with similar political trajectories and anti-French sentiment, are watching closely. The idea of digital sovereignty resonates with their current realities. There's speculation that these nations may follow Burkina Faso's example, making digital independence a regional trend. Control over the information environment is seen as crucial for national security. A sovereign internet could help counter misinformation and limit non-state actors' influence. However, this justification also risks government overreach. A bloc of Sahelian nations could collaborate, pooling resources and technical expertise. A regional sovereign internet initiative might emerge, fostering shared standards and platforms. But this could also create a more insular digital space, fragmenting Africa's internet. The balance between regional cooperation and broader connectivity is key. The Sahel's choices will shape the region's digital future. The world is watching to see if a new digital bloc will emerge. The stakes are high for regional integration and security. The path forward is complex. The potential for transformation is real. The next moves will be critical. As Burkina Faso distances itself from Western tech, new alliances are forming. Partnerships with Russia, China, and BRICS nations offer alternative models and support. Russia's RUNET and China's Great Firewall provide templates for digital sovereignty. These partners can supply infrastructure, expertise, and investment. For African nations, this support could accelerate digital development and reduce Western dependence. But new partnerships bring new dependencies. True digital sovereignty means avoiding a simple swap of one dominant power for another. African nations must navigate these relationships carefully, ensuring national interests come first. The quest for digital independence requires clear-eyed assessment of all alliances. Maintaining agency is paramount. The choices made now will shape Africa's digital future. The world is watching as Africa redefines its global partnerships. The stakes are high. The opportunity for a balanced digital order is real. The next steps will determine the outcome. Africa's digital destiny is in its own hands. The success of a sovereign internet depends on local innovation. In Burkina Faso, entrepreneurs like Lauco Justa Davidala are leading the way. His company, Nyamax, is democratizing e-commerce and providing turnkey solutions for African businesses. Nyamax's SaaS platform and digital addressing tool, Ausest, tackle logistics and empower local entrepreneurs. The e-commerce Connect program is structuring the sector, training stakeholders, and advocating for regulatory reform. Nyamax's recognition, like winning Best E-commerce Startup in 2025, highlights the potential of local ingenuity. Lauco's leadership extends to industry associations and consulting for international banks. Initiatives like Nyamax are the foundation of a self-reliant digital economy. Homegrown platforms provide real alternatives to foreign tech giants. They drive economic activity and reduce reliance on external services. A sovereign internet needs sovereign services. Local innovation is the engine of Africa's digital future. The rise of companies like Nyamax signals a new era. The digital revolution is being built from the ground up. The world is taking notice. Africa's tech ecosystem is gaining momentum. The journey is just beginning. The potential is limitless. The future is African-made. Burkina Faso's bold experiment could inspire a continent-wide movement. If successful, it may ignite a wave of digital self-determination across Africa. The implications are profound, a new era of African agency in the global digital order. Imagine a future with homegrown tech giants, Pan-African platforms, and secure regional data centers. This is not a distant dream, but a plausible outcome of today's choices. Africa would become an active architect of its digital environment. The old narrative of dependency is being dismantled. Africa is asserting its right to control its digital destiny. The journey ahead is challenging, but the destination, a digitally sovereign Africa, is within reach. What's unfolding in Burkina Faso is more than policy, it's a declaration of intent. The world is watching as Africa builds its digital future. This experiment could redefine the continent's relationship with technology. The stakes are high, but so is the potential for transformation. Africa's digital revolution is underway. The next chapter belongs to Africans. The future is being written now, and for the first time, Africa holds the pen. This is Insight Africa, where the continent's next chapter begins.